Baseball from Minute Maid Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Astros Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play, set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann can. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Boston, shortstop.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Oh, a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second. Second baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. His first homer here in the series. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Pat. In the past, I've seen a couple of pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches. That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Now another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Mookie Betts is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Mookie Betts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. Now 1-0 Boston. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
All right, time for an majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking at Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Calls a great game. And I'll tell you, the biggest compliment he can get is how well he frames pitches. I think he gets closer to the plate than most other catchers, and he's able to steal strikes because the umpire can sit closer to the hitter.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
Misses. Ball 2. Now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Ramirez takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Chris Young. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Designated hitter, Chris Young.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Off for second is Young. Pitch swung on and missed. A tag, and Young is out trying to steal second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second.
Got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
All right, Matt, let's go to the sequence. He finds himself down 0-2. We'll pick it up there. Then he fights off not one, two, but three pitches. Gets to the sixth pitch, and boom, base hit. Great at bat. That's one he's going to remember.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down quietly. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Carlos Correa.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. This is back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Marwin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. And now this is bobbled out in left center.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Catcher, Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. McCann has it, and he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
Carlos Beltran.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting ninth. Right
so
fielder,
1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's George Springer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Men on third with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. One left for Houston. It remains 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
And that's in there, 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch on its way. Mookie Betts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Hard hit ball to second. The underhanded flip. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Young.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Young. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
One away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a two-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the 1st out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And that's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Catcher, Christian.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping into the box,
Center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 1-0.
Leading up for the Astros, catcher Ryan McCann.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
The batter, number
Here's
15,
Carlos Beltran.
designated hitter, Carlos
And this is going to be a foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
No outs, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh
Stepping
Reddick.
in is Josh Reddick. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Benintendi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Center fielder,
Here's
number
George
4.
Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this
Springer.
one. Porcello into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More to come from Houston after this. Dustin Pedroia will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number one.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Grounded to short. And he's retired 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Chris Young. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go.
So effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fly ball out to right field. Reddick on the run. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The 0-2 home. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, third baseman, Eduardo.
Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Joe Kelly is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Joe Kelly.
Josh Reddick will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three and one, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Rajay Davis is going to be asked to get things going. Here is a lead off the top of the 8th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Joe Musgrove has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joe Musgrove.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this. Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Another 0-2 coming. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Here's another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is flared right back over the mound. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. After this, Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 25, Rajay Davis.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Out into right center. Well hit. Turning for second is Altuve. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy. Leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Bats on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Into the windup and the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Chris Young. And that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball hit hard to the left side, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Fernando Abad comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Fernando Abad.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Astros leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Mitch Moreland will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Moreland.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Center fielder number 25, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Sandy Leon is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3, Sandy Leon.
So stepping in, George Springer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Springer.
Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 0-1. Ball chop foul here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. But it gets foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Way outside. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And the runner back in standing. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Here's Mookie Betts. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Chris Young comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Henley Ramirez.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's 4-2.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he'll lay the fastball in here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile, another run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Chopped weakly to the left. Correa gonna have to hurry on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's Rajai Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, this This inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ken Giles answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Eduardo Rodriguez, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a snap throw to first. And he throws it away. Now the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone. Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready with another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Hit to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Correa is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is out on the tag. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-3 contest. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory.